Welcome back to the channel. Let's explore together. Today we are checking out Tom Segura visited a glory hole and lived to tell the story. This one was requested by you all. If you become a top tier member on this channel, you can get a couple of video requests a month. This is one of those, so let's check it out. The description and stuff like that has ways that you can become a channel member if you're interested. So here we go.
I met, like I said, I'm meeting a lot of people. I met a woman after a show recently. They're allowed at my shows, and see, they're here. And she came up to me and she was like,
That's what she did. Why does my face look so red? Weird. It's like the reflection of the blue is making the contrast settings for the green screen turn my face just like pink.
it's a very specific woman, all right? I do feel like I just did a 0.02 second impression, and everybody's like, I know exactly who you're talking about right now, so. Because every city has.
Unfortunately.
You know my favorite part of that woman is if you go, why are you laughing? She'll go, I'm not.
Oh, why is that true?
Okay. So she comes up to me and she goes, funny show. And I go, thanks. Thanks, motherfucker, I appreciate it. So I go, thank you. And she goes, are you gonna go jerk off all over your hotel room now?
I feel like this is a good thumbnail moment. I had like the same face he did before he made it. Let's just, you know what? Let's go full out for this thumbnail moment. Give me a second. Hey, thumbnail moments. Hold on. All right, back to our regular scheduled reaction.
And I was like, ugh. I said, I'm probably just gonna pick a spot. You know, I'm not gonna do it.
Not gonna be all over. Just one localized area.
She goes, yeah, I get it. And I was like, God. And she goes, I'm super horny. And I go, okay.
Congratulations.
She goes, I'm horny the way guys are. And I go,
probably not, but I see that you want some tonight.
no, you're not. And she goes, yeah. And I said, you're really not. And she goes, yeah, why do you say that? And I said, let me tell you a little story.
Here we go. Ladies, just because you're like horny and think that you want to, you know, have sex with a random guy sometimes, that puts you like on the level of maybe the horniness of like an 80-year-old man. Okay? Just chill. You're not going to win that game. The biology proves it. But let's hear his story.
When I was a freshman in college, I looked like this. I looked 47 years old.
Poor guy.
It was alarming to other students. They would see me walking through the dorms, and they'd be like, are you a fucking administrator here or something? I'd be like, I'm a freshman. I'm 18. And they're like, you're a narc. That's what you are.
Rough life.
This is my birth face, man. I'm 41 Jump Street. So with this face came great responsibility.
Oh, I bet.
I bought alcohol for our entire dorm.
Yep.
I don't mean 3 or 4, everybody.
Yeah. If you look like that.
It wasn't even a challenge. I looked so old that when I walked into liquor stores, they'd be like, hello, sir, how's the stock market today? Shit like that.
How's the stock today?
I bought booze to everybody. Everybody got booze. I did the same thing with pornography. And let me tell you, before you jump at me like, why would you do that? You just watch it in your dorm room online. Well, the story takes place in 1997. And
yep,
there was a lot of buffering back then. That is the truth. I don't know if you remember the late 90s or if you were even around, but like...
Yeah, the internet wasn't good for that at that point.
Like porn in the late 90s was like, ha ha, Who am I kidding? I use my right hand, so... Now, keep in mind, I'm not buying porn for a couple buddies. It is for an entire building of 18-year-old freshman dudes in college.
Why didn't they just go buy it themselves? They're old enough.
You can't wrap your head around how massive and specific these orders were. I would go door to door, and guys would hand me cash and their wish list. They'd be like, I want black cocks, asses, and feet. Don't fuck it up. I'm like, all right. Do you know what kind of a psychopath I looked like? Walking through a porn store with a grocery list? Like, Mom said not to forget.
My God.
So one day, I am buying outrageous amounts of porn.
Outrageous.
And the owner of the store comes up to me. He goes, you should go to this other store.
Why? Glory hole's in the title. I have a feeling that's where we're going.
And I'm like, that is a weird thing to tell your best customer, man. So I go, why? And he just goes, I just think you'll like it. And so I go, okay. I go. He sends me to, I don't know if you've ever been to a cement block building with no sign or address. The kind of building that's like, I don't know, you fucking guess what's in here. Like that? Well, I walk in and I see a...
Went to one of those. I was a pizza place one time. It was really good pizza, but I was pretty sure it was a front for laundering drug money. But that's okay. It was still good pizza.
Man wearing overalls and no t-shirt, which I think we all know is the international uniform for the last guy you'll ever see.
Yep.
Now, this guy is behind the counter. He looks up and sees me, and the first words out of his mouth are, piss fetish? And I go, what? No. And he goes, oh, I got a full bladder. Don't want to waste it. And I go, what the fuck?
He was just hoping someone would roll in with that. It's like, someone's gonna come in my door with a piss fetish.
I said, is that what you do around here? And he goes, among other things. And I said, well then, show me around. Like, let me see what else you have. I don't want to be closed-minded. So we go through the store. He shows me movies and toys. He goes, we got a booth. You can put in a quarter. And I go, yeah, I got it. He goes, but this here's our VIP. And you'll notice there's a hole in the wall.
There it is. We've reached that point.
And if you're standing in there, someone might stick their finger through that hole. And they'll go just like this. And if you want to, you stick your prick in that hole and someone will suck it on the other side.
This man was like, oh, well, I'm staying in this room.
And my dumbass goes, is it a guy or a girl? He goes, you see any other cars in that parking lot, Junior? So then I felt a pool of diarrhea forming inside of me and fear shooting down my spine, as I was certain I was gonna get kidnapped and raped by Mr. Fuck Dynasty. So I said, I'll just take my movies, thanks. So lady, when you say you're horny the way guys are, I ask you, are you willing to go into an unmarked building and wait behind a wall for a stranger to stick his dick through a hole in that wall and then you polish it off for the love of the game? Because that's what savages men are.
Now watch her be like, I go to the glory hole every day.
And she goes, yeah, I'm not that horny. And I go, I know. See, I just feel a responsibility to remind women of what pigs men are. If you're a woman and you're here with a man right now, you should know he is 2 drinks away from walking into that booth. And honestly, I'm no better. If he had answered my question differently, if I'd have been like, hey, is that a guy or a girl? And he went, I don't know. I'd be like, well, I don't fucking know either. So Wow, she's got a rough chin on her for sure. Hey, where'd you go, man? I don't see you anywhere. All right. All right, I lost some of you on that one. That's fine. That's how that goes. So, I know, I see. Some women are like, my man would never do that. Okay.
He's like, there's always those women that are championed for their holier than thou man. Stop it. All men are the same way in that, and any man that tells you otherwise is either asexual or pathological liar, and you know, or they have other medical conditions. But a healthy man, now, I mean, that's just how it is. It's just how it is, and it's just a life of restraint, a life of being like, nope, don't do that. But the concept that a guy like doesn't think to do that, no, that's just ignorance.
Sure.
Oh, that's the end. Just a sure. Well, that was a weird way to start my day, but here we are. Comment below what you want me to check out next, and until we explore again, I'll see you next time.